Yo, what's up guys, Yuka here, welcome back to another video. Today is a little bit different video. Today we're going to talk about psychology and how you should be disciplined in these markets, really. And yeah, that's basically it. We are going to talk about how you can be disciplined on these markets, how you need to control yourself. And it's really something which is really important in trading, discipline and self-control. And it's something that's not really talked about. And yeah, people like talk about strategy. Everybody wants to know my strategy. Everybody wants to know whatever. But there's more things important than that, like risk management. Like I am super good in risk management, but sometimes what gets the best of me is really my emotions, and that's something I've been able to control. And right now, no, I'm super emotional when trading. When I make money, I lose money, I don't give a shit. Why? Because losses, you need to see losses as a good thing. You need to see losses as something you can grow from. So losses, basically, bro, you paid for a mistake, basically. You paid for a lesson, really. There's no better teacher than the market, And if you make a mistake and you learn from it and never do that mistake again, just think about the higher time frame in life. Like, if you do a mistake and learn from it and never do it again, bro, even if you lost $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 on a fucking trade, but because you did a mistake, you learn from that mistake and you never do that again, bro. I know it sounds like a lot, $50,000 in a trade, like, bro, that's shit ton of money for sure. But that mistake, you paid $50,000, but you'll make way more money because you made that mistake and learn from it than if you didn't make that mistake in first place, So that mistake will make you way more money than the money you lost. That's basically what I wanted to tell you guys, and really trust the process, Like, when you lose in these markets, you gotta be okay with okay, I'm out. And first of all, before going even to the markets, you need to say, how much am I going to risk today? Because I risk 1% per day. So normally my account is 50K account, funded account, and I risk 1%, so $500. Today I risked only 100. Why? Because I was expecting more trades. I was risking 100. I was expecting the trade to move even lower, then feel like 5-minute confidence and then move higher. So I was going to enter with more money on the second trade, and then have 2 trades on and then move higher. If I lost only for like 400. For example, second trade will be probably 300. I wouldn't enter with $400 risk, so on the second trade. But that's basically it. Manage the risk for the day. Imagine you risk 500 on one trade. You lose a trade, you are out, bro. Like, you need to be out, and you need to say okay, I'm going to get out of the markets and I'm not going to trade again. Because if you go trade again, guess what? You're probably going to lose. And even if you win, that's not what you should be doing, because you risk 500 for the day. That's your risk, bro. Like, when you lose in these markets, you gotta be okay with saying, okay, man. It's like, when you lose in these markets, you gotta be okay with saying, I'm out. I'm done for the day. Because trading is not about making money for the day, and you need really to clear your own mind, because a lot of people like you guys are saying oh, I need to make money every fucking single day. That's not what trading is about, bro. Your goal should be trying to predict where price wants to go, not to try to make money every single day, And that's something once you put that into your head, bro, it's become so much fucking easier, because you're not trying to make money every single day. You're trying to predict where price wants to go based on probability, and then learning from your mistakes so that you become better and better and better. And guess what? You'll get pretty fucking good at predicting where price wants to go. But then, that's strategy. Then you need to be able to manage risk well. And then, you also need to have the psychology. You cannot close your trades too fucking early. You cannot move your stop loss. You cannot move your take profits. Try to say, oh, this trade is going to go forever. No, the fucking doesn't. It is not going to be forever. And move your stop loss saying, oh my god, I do not want to lose money. Bro, it's your risk. You put away the trade. Do not move the fucking trade. Do not try to over-analyze it. You analyze it, you put the trade, it's done. If you did the biggest shit in the world, you need to go to the end of the trade and say, okay, I did the biggest shit in the world. I'm an idiot. Yeah, for sure. That's why journaling is so important, bro. Journal your trades and learn from your mistakes. That's really something that helped me a lot, especially recently. What the mistakes I've been doing, last month was my first month of my funded account. I was making a shit ton of mistakes, and only if I remove 2 mistakes from 2 days, boom, my account would have been passed pretty fucking easily. And even this week, I over-risked super heavily. I made way more money than what I should on Thursday or Monday. Thursday. Risk way more money than what I should. I did not know how much I was risking. Why? Because I'm emotionally attached to money. So what do? I go to the charts, and what do I put in the settings? I turn it off the dollar amount. So I cannot see the dollar amount. I'm only trading points. And I thought the risk was right. Guess what? I was over-risking way more than what I should have. And made way more money than I should have. I made a shit ton of money on that day. But guess what? It's not good. Why? Did you pass your funded with a trade? No. I have a consistency rule on Top Step. You have to make 50% of the total balance on at least in one day. So the biggest day cannot be bigger than 50% to avoid like people gambling and passing the account in one day. That's basically it. What happened? I over-risked. I made way more money than I should, and the 50% rule fucked me over. Why? Because I now I needed to make way more money than if I reset my account, and that's really fucked me up. Because for me, that was worse than blowing my account, because I didn't know how much I was risking per trade, because I could not see. Because I did not want to see. I did not want to see the values, the dollars going up and down. That shit pissed me off. Not pissed me off, but really moved me, because I was seeing money. But now, since Thursday, so yesterday and today, I'm risking with dollars showing in the screen. So I know exactly how much I'm risking. I know exactly how much I'm making. I'm not emotional to money now, because I got used to seeing the values, and I'm like, bro, if I lose, I lose. It's not about the money itself. It's about the percentages. How much am I risking on a trade, percentage-wise? 1% per trade. Okay, then it doesn't really matter the rest. Doesn't matter if I make $1,000, $2,000. Doesn't fucking matter, bro. Because you need to realize that this shit is infinitely scalable. So you're making $1,000 per day today, for sure. Today, for example. But in some time, you're probably making 10,000 per day. And then some people are making 100,000 per day. Some people are making, millions per day, like tens of millions per day, like 50 million, 60 million. And they are not even that old, bro. Like, they're like 24, 25, 26. They are making these amounts of money per day. Then they are not on YouTube. They're not on fucking TikTok. They're not on fucking social media. No. But those guys fucking exist. And they're managing millions per day. Literally traders, normal people on the beach, literally trading, and making, millions. And you see like TGR, he makes a shit ton of money, for sure. He makes like 300k per trade, 50k, 60k per day, bro. That's crazy, bro. But there's levels for this shit. And like, you make 500, you should not be like, oh my god, 500. No. Because one day you're probably making 5,000. One day you're probably making 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 100,000, a million, bro. This is infinitely scalable. You need to realize that shit. So do not be emotional, really, with the money that you are risking, and trust the process. This is not a get rich quick scheme. Like, you'll not be rich from this tomorrow. But if you build good habits, learn from every trade, every loss you take, even for the wins, you learn from it, bro. Like, you'll start to build discipline. You'll start to build consistency, market experience on top of that shit, bro. Like, you'll be unstoppable. You'll be fucking unstoppable, but you need to keep your feet on the ground, not get overconfident, not over leverage just because, oh my god, passed my funnel, got first payout, got second payout, third payout, bro. I'm the king of this shit. I don't need to journal no more. Fuck the journal, bro. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck the journal. Fuck the over lever risk, bro. I can risk my own account. I'm always winning. Nah, bro. That shit will will bite you in the ass, bro, and you'll lose all your money. Trust me, man. So yeah, that's really basically it. That's really what I want to talk about. Psychology, which is probably the most difficult thing in trading, and probably the thing that you guys are struggling. You guys are blowing your fucking accounts because you guys are over leveraging, not because you are fucking losing. It's because you're fucking over leveraging. You guys are losing one trade per day and say, bro, I cannot lose this day. I'm trading until you blow your account, and then your client comes and like, what did I do? You're an idiot, bro, because you're fucking over leveraging. Do not do that shit. You cannot do that shit. Discipline is literally the easiest thing you can have. You can do, bro. It's the easiest skill to wield. Why? Because you know exactly what you should be doing, and you know exactly what you shouldn't be doing. So why don't you do the things that you are supposed to do? It's discipline. That's literally discipline. It's the easiest thing you can build. But why are so many people not disciplined? Because nobody cares, bro. Nobody wants to be disciplined. Nobody wants to be uncomfortable. And bro, guess what? If you want to be successful in this life, in whatever it is, you need to be uncomfortable, and you need to grind, bro. And you need to push yourself, push your limits, in everything, bro. Whatever it is. If you are playing football, you should be training harder. You should be always, trying to improve, watching videos on YouTube on all the big players are playing, trying to learn from everything and trying to improve every single training you do. If you go to the gym, same thing. If you study on university, whatever, same thing. If you want to be the best, you need to study more. If you're learning a skill like trading, whatever. If you are doing drop shipping as well, you should be working on a business. If you are creating business, you should be working, work. You should be disciplined. You should be working. Why aren't you doing it? You should be spending 4 hours, 5 hours a day on TikTok. Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Discipline is literally the easiest thing you can do, but it's also the hardest skill to master, because not many people are disciplined. And yeah, this is, probably the biggest part in trading. It's not strategy, it's not risk management, it's really psychology. I'm pretty good at. I reach a point where I'm pretty good at risk management. Like this week, I've been good because I know how much I'm risking. But like previous weeks, I was shit because I didn't know how much I was risking, and that both bite me in the ass on Thursday and whatever. I don't want to talk about it too much. I already reflected on that, and I'm never doing that shit again. I'm never putting myself myself in that position ever again. But yeah, yesterday and today managed risk super well. Like risk low. Relatively low, and yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, hopefully this video teach you guys something about not only in trading but in life, how psychology is so important, and really how you can be great if you do the things you want to do. And yeah, sometimes there will be sacrifices you need to do, and sometimes you need to maybe not watch Netflix, maybe not watch TikTok for so many hours, and focus on something that will give you long-term benefits. Sometimes you need to leave some kind of addiction you have, for sure. Maybe you are playing video games too much, maybe you are smoking some stuff you shouldn't, maybe you're taking some stuff you should be taking as well. And yeah, it might be tough to leave, but think about it long term. Like if I keep doing this stuff, if I keep smoking, if I keep putting things into my blood, in 10 years, in 5 years, where will we be, bro? Like, stop now. Try to stop now. Because I will leave, I'll stop, bro. Like, you keep going and going and going. You'll never stop if you think that way. And really, that comes to the last topic of the video, which is probably the most important one, which is something I do as well. Don't blame other people for the way you are. Take responsibility for who you are and why you are that way. I see a lot of people saying like, oh, I'm this way because of this person and of that person, or I lived in this environment, that's why I'm toxic, or oh, my parents abused me, that's why I'm like this way, oh, I'm only this way because this happened to me in my life. Like, bro, if you do that shit on your life every single day, in every single situation, bro, you'll never have control of your life, because your life will be controlled by the external factors. So these things that happen in your life are controlling you. These things that are in your life are controlling you, and you are not having fucking control over your own life, because you are putting the control that you should have into external variables. And that's really something that changed me. It's like when I lose in these markets, I'm saying like, and this is of course more specific to trading, but whatever, this applies to everything in life. I'm just applying to the thing that I work on, and here it's more relatable to me. When I lose in the markets, 99% of times it's my fault. It's because I marked confluence as wrong. It's because I didn't see the S&T. For example, yesterday, the S&T, I knew exactly what it was, but I was trading the leading index instead of the lagging one. My mistake. Should I do it correctly? I learned from it. I didn't blame the market saying, "Oh, the market moved well." No, it was not the fucking market. It was me. There will be times that for sure maybe I'll apply the strategy perfectly and I'll lose, sure, but that's like 1% of losses, even less maybe. 99% of times it will be your fault, because you marked confluences wrong, because you didn't see the bias wrong, because you saw the bias wrong, because you marked stuff incorrectly, you were like too married to your bias, whatever it is. Like, you lose because of it's your fault 99% of times. And that's the same thing in life, really. Like, if you can just, focus on yourself, trying to improve yourself every single day, you'll achieve so much good stuff, bro. Like, really just take the control of your fucking life. And like, I'm this way because I'm this way, not because of this person or that person did to me. No, I have control of my own life. So if I'm this way, I'm going to change it so that I'm a better person. So if this happened to me, you're only like this because this happened to me. No, it's my fault that the way that I am. Oh, you are rude to people because your father was rude to you. No, I'm rude to people. My father was rude to me, for sure, but I'll change it, bro. I don't care what happens in the external part. I'll take responsibility for it, because it's my fucking life. Take responsibility for your own fucking life. And once you do that shit, bro, you'll have so much better stuff going into you. And that's really something I've been doing. Like, I took responsibility of my actions. I took responsibility of my, in trading, everything. Every loss, I know it's my fault. I just analyze it. Why did I do this? Improve it and never do those mistakes again. And that's really everything in life. Life is a self-improvement journey. Just like trading. That's why I love this shit so much, bro. It's because you improve. And in life you improve as well, bro. Either you read a book and you are smarter, either you are kinder to people and you are a better person, either you are training and you are fucking super strong, whatever. Every day 1% better every single day. And bro, a win in trading is definitely not a way off, man. In fact, bro, a win, you should be hungry for way more and achieve way more in your life. And that's really something that I wanted to tell this video. And to end on a good note, be delusional, bro. Be delusional about your own goals and ambitions. Like, everybody calls you crazy, and everybody, I know that for a fact. Everybody calls you crazy until you do it, man. And everybody calls you crazy really until you achieve the things that they said that you said you're going to achieve, bro. And like, I'm in trading, bro, and I'm seeing results, and I know that I need a lot of improvement still, and I'm already seeing results with a lot of improvement to see. I'm seeing like infinite potential in myself, which is pretty fucking good and pretty fucking positive. But I know some of you guys might be in a dark place and whatever, and be delusional about this shit, like, and really, whatever it is, like business or whatever, do it and be delusional about it. You know you can do it if you put 100% into it. Like, if you are on the bench on a football game, if you train every single day, like train, bro, it's impossible for the coach to bench you. Why? Because you are better than the guy that is playing. So you eventually play. You will not be benched. The exact same thing in life. Work so hard that it's literally impossible for you to lose. Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically something I wanted to say. Be delusional about your own goals. Everybody will call you crazy for sure, but it's not really, they call you crazy, it's not really because they envy you or something. It's because they are afraid for you, and they kind of love you, so that's why they are, they are like, okay, like, be careful, like, like, everybody calls you crazy and everything because your ambitions are so high. Everybody wants to, like, okay, calm down, bro. But be delusional about yourself, and you have potential in you to make something great and things great. So do that, bro. But you need to be disciplined, and you need to take action. Start taking action today. Everybody likes waiting for the perfect opportunity to start. Bro, start today. Like, why are you not starting today? Like, oh, this is happening, bro. Like, if you if you're waiting for the perfect moment to start, you'll probably never start. So for sure, maybe starting this will help you in changing your ways, changing the person you are, changing everything around you, and you'll be in a much better position. Again, this is not a get rich quick scheme. Never, bro. It's not. If you need like $100 tomorrow, go to the casino, bro. It's much better than trying to learn how to trade. But yeah, this is so tough. It's like, mentally, it's super tough. It's not all about the money. And really, if somebody is like going to see me like the results in a few times, because right now the results are not impressive, but in a few times, like 3 months or maybe years, people say, oh my god, you make so much money. Like, how do you do it? Yeah, I'll tell you, like, this is tough, and this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is tough mentally. This is tough. Not only the strategy is it's not really not that hard to understand. All you need is experience. The risk management, again, all you need to be smart with the money and know how safe the trade is or not. Like today, I knew the trade was pretty risky, so I put only $100 risk. Yesterday, the trade was a little bit better, so I put a little bit more risk, and I managed to risk well on that day. Even today, the total risk I can risk is 500. I only risk 100, so very good risk management. So it's not that hard. Really, psychology is what bites you, because the losses, you'll probably be in a losing streak. You can say like, why am I so dumb? Why am I so dumb? Why is the market so bad, bro? And it's probably your fault. It's not the market's fault. You're probably marking shit wrong and everything. And yeah, that's really it. Risk management is super important, so that one win can eat 3 losses or 4 losses. That's great. And yeah, strategy is important because it's the edge you have on the market, but psychology is really what really masters everything. So yeah, a little bit longer video today, just talking about psychology and everything, just a one-to-one, a little bit different video than what you guys are used to from seeing like trade recaps. And even today, educational video is coming out. So yeah, tomorrow is weekend, so I'll probably do some more videos. Don't know what you guys want me to talk about, but that's really basically it. And hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hopefully you guys can leave a like in the comments, in the video. Subscribe if you guys enjoy the video. And yeah, that's basically it. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm Juka Trades. Trading, learning how to trade, trying to pass my funnel account. Today we are quite positive on the funnel. Hopefully we can pass it soon. And yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, on this never-ending improvement journey that is day trading, which is pretty fucking awesome. I love this shit, and hopefully I'll be in a position where I can do this shit for a living. That's really my goal. It's a lot of work for sure, but I know I can do it. I know the potential I have in me. I know I'm not a dumb. I'm not a dumb kid. I'm quite smart. I'm in one of the best universities in the world. In the world, probably not, but in Europe. So I'm quite smart. And I have potential in me. All I need to do is hard work and keep pushing, back testing. Like now is weekend, so I'll probably back test a lot. And yeah, just do the things that I need to do to achieve what I need to achieve. That's really it. The hard work, the things that pay off, and everything. Yeah, hard work always pays off. Of course, it's difficult. Of course, sometimes you want to go play some, for example, sim racing. I love sim racing. I want to go sim racing. I want to go do this. I want to go do that, bro. Like, lock in for a few months, bro. Like, lock in, backtest a lot, trade a lot, work on yourself a lot, discipline, and staying late as well. It's like one thing that I've been doing a lot is staying late. Staying up late is like one of the worst habits you can have. And if you are disciplined, like, you need to tell yourself, okay, go to bed early. And that's something I'm working as well. And like yesterday I slept early. Today I want to go to bed early as well. So that I improve on that aspect as well, because it's all part of discipline. So yeah, that's basically it. I want to talk about today, psychology video, and yeah, that's basically it, guys. So see you guys on the next video. Educational or not, trade recap or not, I don't know really what it will be, but I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, all the comments, all the likes. I'll enjoy your support, and that's basically it. Talk about a little bit about psychology today, and yeah, see you guys on the next video, and bye bye guys. See you guys soon.